Hello, Olympiad aspirants. Welcome back to the YouTube channel of F2S Olympiads classes. After completing the preparatory series of Silver Zone Mathematics Olympiad for grade 5, 6, and 7, we are going to start the preparatory series for Silver Zone Science Olympiad for grade 5th, 6th, 7, and 8. Here, we solve the comprehensive book of Silver Zone. Each question of every exercise will be well explained. Each chapter contains 40 questions, which is divided into two part videos of 20 and 20 questions for all four grades. Every week, we release one video of each class, that is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday for grade 8, 7, 6, and 5 respectively. To get the videos at your earliest, subscribe our channel and hit the bell button so that you can be ready for your Olympiad exam on time. And do share the video with your friends so that all the Olympiad aspirants can be benefited. And my one request is that please mention your feedback in the comment section. Actually, it means a lot for me and motivates me to make such videos. Thank you. Now let's start. Grade 6, Silver Zone Comprehensive Book, Chapter 5, Living Organism and Their Habitats. Video Part 2, Question number 21. Which among the following is both producer and carnivorous? The producers are known as plants. Okay, plants are your producers. But some plants are carnivorous plants. They are also known as insectivorous plants. Actually, they grow in the nitrogen deficient soil. That's why they need some more nutrient, and they take those nutrients from the insects. The neem is a tree, it is not a carnivorous plant. People is a tree, not a carnivorous plant. Sundew is a carnivorous plant. They catch insects also. Okay, mango is a tree. The 21st answer will be your option C. Question number 22. Which of the following statement is correct? Statement 1. Living things include producers, consumers, and decomposers. It is true. Statement 2. Living things are biotic components of environment. Yes, it is also true. So statement 1 is correct, 2 is wrong. No. Both A and B is correct. Option C will be the answer. The 22nd answer is option C. You can see producers are your all the plants who can do photosynthesis. Okay. Consumers are those who depends on the producers for their feeding, and decomposers are those which break down the dead and decayed animal or decayed biotic components into simple substances which can be mixed with the soil. Okay. Question number 24. Sorry, 23. Hot and dry place with scarcity of water, a characteristic of which habitat? So this is the desert habitat, and desert habitat is also known as xeric habitat. Okay, so option D. Question number 23, option D. Question number 24. Dash are the microscopic plants living in water. Microscopic plants are those which is available in water, but it is not visible with your naked eye. It will be visible with the microscopes only, and those are known as phytoplanktons. It is in the option number B. The 24th answer is option B. Question number 26. Breathing activity is a part of which of the following biochemical process? So photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is done by the green leaves of the plants to prepare food. Digestion is done in all the living organism, animals, to digest the food to get it from it, get energy from it. Respiration. So respiration is the biochemical process, and excretion. Excretion is the removal of the waste product from your body. But breathing activity involves in the respiration. Option number C. There is the breakdown of the glucose taken from the food in presence of oxygen, and it provides you energy and carbon dioxide and water. The 25th answer will be option C. Question number 26. Desert animals survive in the scorching heat by their streamlined body? No, streamlined body is present in the aerial animal and the aquatic animal. The thick layer of fur on their body? No, thick layer of fur is present in the winter um, climate bodies like your polar region animals or where there is a too much cold. Digging deep burrows to live. Yes, digging. I have just shown here the picture of the burrow, and there is one animal visible here. So they just dig a deep burrow, and the burrow is comparatively cooler than the upper surface. So option C will be your correct answer. 26th answer is option C. Question number 27. Which among the following aquatic plants has the large and flat leaves with a waxy coating? So large and flat leaves, this is your water lily. You can see some leaves are visible here, some leaves are here. So this is your water lily. Okay. This is your tape grass. This is uh, Vallisneria, and this is your hydrilla. Okay. The water lily has the large and flat leaves. The 27th answer will be option B. Question number 28. Which of the following is not a characteristic of desert plant? The leaves are either absent or present in the form of spines. Yes. Actually, the leaf of the plant do transpiration. Transpiration means releasing of extra water from the plants. Okay. And if the plant have leaf, so they can just release the water from their leaves. So that's why we know desert is very hot and dry climate. There is the scarcity of water. So that's why plant convert their leaves into spines, so that through the transpiration water cannot be just thrown out from their body. Okay. So in the desert area, the plant leaves are either absent or present in the form of spines. Okay. Photosynthesis is usually carried out by green stem. Yes, green stem, they store the water inside it and they perform the photosynthesis because the chlorophyll is present in the green stem only. Roots are small and do not penetrate deep under the soil. This is wrong. This is wrong. You can see roots are very lengthy so that they can absorb the water from the depth of the soil also. Okay. The 28th answer will be your option C. Question number 29. Match the following. Mountain habitat, oak is found in the mountain habitat. Desert habitat, cactus is found in the desert habitat. Coastal habitat, mangrove is found in the coastal habitat. And tundra habitat, reindeer is found in the tundra habitat. So it is your option C. The 29th answer will be option C. Question number 30. Leaves which have grooves allow water to drip easily and prevent rotting of the leaves. So the shape of the leaves is like this and water just store inside it and they just drip down. Okay. And these type of leaves are known as drip tips leaf. So 30 answer will be option C. Question number 31. Animal living in habitat which is covered by snow throughout the year. Zero cold, no. Hydro cold, no. Tundra animal, yes. 31 answer will be option C. Question number 32. Estivation is an adaptation for estivation means the sleeping of the animals during summer season. Sleeping, or you can say they become very less active during the summer season. This is known as estivation. Escaping extreme cold weather? No. Escaping extreme hot weather. The 32nd answer will be option B. Question number 33. Which of the following sets represent the abiotic components of the habitat? Abiotic means non-living components. So plants, animal, air, water, plants and animal are the living components. Air, rocks, animal, soil, animal is the living component. That is your biotic component. Air, water, rocks and soil all are the natural and non-living. So these are your abiotic components. Question number 34. All living things is respond to. So living things respond to stimuli. What is the stimuli? When we just harm something, some living organism, just you just try to hit someone, so they just respond to your action, like they just remove your body, or if you just touch any hot object, when you feel it hot, you just remove your hand immediately. So what is this? This is the response to the stimuli. Okay. 34th answer will be your option C. Question number 35. The surrounding where an animal live is called an, so where an animal lives, that is your habitat. 35th answer will be option C. Question number 36. Submerged leaves can bend in flowing water due to, so submerged plants means they are needle like plants and they have very thin leaves so that they can bend very easily. So due to the narrow, thin and ribbon like leaves. Option C will be your correct answer. 36 answer is C. Question number 37. Which of the following is a prey? Prey is that which is to be eaten, and predator is that who eats the animal. Okay, so like lion is your predator and deer is the prey. Option will be C. 37 answer is option C. Question number 38. Hydrilla is an example of floating plant, fixed plant, submerged plant, and mountain plant. It is your submerged plant. Actually, it grows under the water. So 38 answer will be option C. Microscopic animals living in water is called the microscopic animals. Microscopic plants are the phytoplanktons and microscopic animals are the zooplanktons. So option B will be your correct answer. 39 answer is B. Question number 40. Desert plants have either small leaves or have only spines to perform photosynthesis. No, spines cannot perform photosynthesis. Prevent loss of water? Yes. Absorb more sunlight? No. Release more water into environment? No. To reduce to release more water into environment. None of this answer will be your option B. The 48th answer is option B. Okay. Thank you for watching this video completely. I want to share one more information with you, which can boost your Olympiad preparation. Actually, we are going to launch Olympiad courses on our app F2S Olympiads classes. You can download it from the Play Store. These courses are available for the subject Maths and Science for grade 2 to 8. In this course, you will find all the Olympiad related study materials, chapter wise question paper, and test series for the complete syllabus. Using this app, you can check the level of your Olympiad preparation as well as you can gear up your study. Go and download this app and check the courses. It is available at very nominal cost. And if you have any doubt related to the worksheet explained or about the app, you can write your doubt in the comment section. I will definitely answer it. Thank you.